everyone, my name is Chaitra D. I'm lecturer from Ms College from the Department of Interior Design and Decoration. Today I'll be dealing with the topic of the sanitation. First of all, what is sanitation? Sanitation is nothing but the process of keeping the environment clean by providing proper water supply system as well as discharge system. So first of all, why do we need sanitation? Sanitation plays a major role in environmental factors, especially in providing a cleaner environment as well as a healthier environment. It is also one of the roles that is need to be achieved in sustainable development goals. So sanitation, there are different types of sanitation which we'll be learning in detail. First one is basic sanitation. As the name says, basic sanitation is nothing but providing a basic washroom to the people who are not able to afford that kind of washrooms. Okay, you might ask who can't afford washroom. There are many people who still who live with the superstitious belief of not having washrooms. So washroom is a basic necessity that does need to be done, and it is being stressed in recent days. So basic sanitation is nothing but providing a basic washroom to a group of houses, maybe for 5 houses, one washroom, or maybe 10 houses, five with five washrooms. This is the main concept of having a basic sanitation. So this is the first one. Next one is container-based sanitation. Container-based sanitation is nothing but it is a technique in which human excrete or human waste is carried using a container, then it is disposed and then transported to the treatment plant, and where it is treated, and then it can be used for as a manure or it can be used as fertilizer. So this image, the entire process is explained very easily. So you can see this particular commode which is having waste, waste carriers at the bottom, which is going to carry the human excreta, and then it will be collected by some collection, authority. After it is collected, it is transported to the treatment plant where it is treated, and then it can be used for as a manure for all the greens. Next one is community-led sanitation. As the name says, community-led. What here we are doing is there are some communities which are very much backward or uh, uneducated, or they are not open up. They have not opened up yet. We are targeting such kind of communities, and we are trying to educate them regarding the need of sanitation, regarding the need of washrooms, and what are the ill effects of open defecation and unhealthy or unhygienic environment. We're trying to tell them all these in detail so that they trigger themselves and they start using washrooms for the sanitation purpose. Next one is dry sanitation. As the name says, dry sanitation is nothing but here we're not using water as a medium for discharging the human excreta. Here we're not at all using any water. You can see there is one hole in the slab or the floor where humans excrete, and this excrete directly goes and falls into a deep pit down there where it itself gets decomposed, and that's how it gets converted into a manure. So next one is ecological sanitation. Ecological sanitation, it is also known as eco-san. Okay, here what is the goal is nothing but to complete the loop in the sense just like reusing or recycling. So what happens, whatever the human waste is there, it is converted into compost or manure, which is used in fields or to grow crops. Then later, then these crops are uh, eaten or used by us. This is how the entire chain runs. Next one is emergency sanitation. So this is one kind of sanitation which is done in an emergency situation. It is a temporary sanitation. So what happens during natural calamities recently there was a flood, not flood, landslide in or Wayanad. During such kind of issues, it might be tsunami, it may be landslide, it can be floods. During this situation, the people over that danger zone will be shifted to some safer zones. When they're shifted to some safer zones, they need a large number of washrooms. So that is where this emergency sanitation comes in use. Here, what happens? They provide washrooms with proper water facility as well as proper sewer lines. This is called as emergency sanitation. Okay. And here, it is just for a temporary purpose. For short term, these kind of washrooms will be used. Next one is sustainable sanitation. Sustainable sanitation is nothing but it is designed to satisfy each and every requirement in one particular environment. Okay, the care is taken right from the starting stage till the end stage. Starting from the collection of the excreta till the disposal, till the treatment, and then how it is later on used. Everything is taken care in such a way that it doesn't have any negative impact on environment and people. Next one is environmental sanitation. Here, the efforts are mainly on healthy and cleaner environment. The main concentration is on healthy and cleaner environment. Every procedure or every steps are taken or measures are taken so that the entire collection and disposal of wastewater or sewage waste is done very effectively. Next one is on-site sanitation. On-site, as the name says, everything is continued or done in the site, or that is called as on-site sanitation. It is nothing but the major thing here is whatever the excreta is there, human excreta, it is collected and then it is treated in the place itself. That is called as an on-site sanitation. Now you might ask, where is this done? Okay, in some of the rural areas or maybe in some ancient times when there was no sewer lines provided, when there was no government authorities providing with the manholes or sewer lines, that time what we had done is we had our own septic tank. It is also called as pit. You might have seen in a local language we used to say pit, drainage pit. Okay, such kind of tank should be constructed. Whatever the waste let out from the washrooms are directly carried to these pits, wherein the water gets seeped out. In the sense, water gets percolated inside through the seepage and gets seeped out, as well as whereas these solid waste are there, no, they get decomposed and decayed on the particular tank itself, septic tank itself. That is called as on-site sanitation. See, this is called as on-site sanitation. You can see here in this image, uh, there is a tank that is underground. You can see it is connected up to brick. They will never do patchwork for this particular tank. That wastewater seeps out of these kind of tanks, and only waste gets settled down at the bottom, which then decomposes as the day passes. Okay, this is called on-site sanitation. Okay. Next topic is drainage system. What do you mean by drainage system? Drainage, draining off means we're trying to clear off something. Okay. So when you have proper water supply system, there should be proper drainage system. Then only it can be considered as good plumbing system. So drainage system consists of different parts. There are different parts in drainage system also. We need to provide with proper discharge systems. Might be vent pipes, might be discharge pipes, as well as the traps, as well as the inspection chambers. All these things play major role in drainage system. Okay. There are a lot of network of pipes channels that we inculcate in one particular drainage system so that disposing of water becomes very easy for us. And as you people have observed, freshwater supply pipes will be thinner compared to the wastewater discharge pipes. Okay, they will be having a bigger diameter as a 4-inch diameter, whereas the freshwater supply will be having half-inch or 1.5-inch diameter. Okay. First one, stormwater drainage. Do you know the stormwater drainage? Stormwater drainage is nothing but this is types are coming under the types of drainage system. Stormwater drainage is nothing but here the water, wastewater is nothing but your rainwater. Whatever, whenever the rain comes, the water that is collected on your terrace or maybe in the on the roads, these waters are made sure it gets uh, you know fallen into the drainage uh, pipes and collected through the drainage pipes, and then it is carried to the required places. Maybe it usually is carried. You all might have seen there will be a chamber at the side of the road, which where during rainy season the waters all get collected and it all goes and joins the sea at the end. Okay. So, but in our developed countries, there are proper drainage systems that is followed, or else there will be a lot of floods. Yeah, okay, but it should be very maintained in very clean and neat manner, or else there are a lot of floods because blockage of leaves or any other debris. Next one is sanitary sewage system. You can see this image. Okay, so sanitary sewage system is nothing but the waste that is human waste. It is also called a solid waste. It is carried by these kind of pipes. Okay, usually these pipes are also running in the main road that is provided by the government authorities. Even freshwater pipelines also run through the same road, but it will be freshwater pipelines are at the higher level in the road compared to the drainage water or wastewater. It will be at the lower level in the road. So whatever the waste which discharge from a house is carried to the manhole or sewer lines that is provided from the municipality. Next is combined sewer system. Combined sewer system is nothing but this particular sewer system. It collects the rainwater, it collects the wastewater, as well as it collects the solid wastewater, and all the three waters are carried together. Usually, such kind of systems are not used because we waste lot of rainwater. There are many other ways you can handle the storm water or rainwater. Rainwaters can be used for gardening, for doing providing water to the plants, or it might be recycled, or we can also do rainwater harvesting. So it is not preferred to give or connect the stormwater pipe even to the sewer lines. Okay, in combined sewer system, in some places they do use this method, wherein stormwater, wastewater, as well as the solid wastewater together they are let into the sewer lines, which is then let into the sea. Okay, this is the image is telling about everything. How the water runs. Okay, here there is two different pipelines, wherein one pipe is carrying the sewer pipe or solid waste, another pipe is carrying the rainwater. So these rainwater does not need treatment, whereas whatever comes from sewer, I mean human excreta or solid waste, these need to be treated before getting into any of the water sources. So there should be a caution taken to follow proper procedures for the treatment of sewer water. Whereas rainwater does not need any treatment; it can just be left into any of the sources. Okay. Thank you so much.